So September 4th, 2023, getting ready to leave for Mount Whitney in about 2-3 hours. So the pack is ready to go. I have a 70-liter Gregory Stout pack and it's fully loaded. It's weighing at about 40-41 pounds, you know, with that canister and 3 days of food, some extra stuff, things of that sort. So looking forward to the trip. Mount Whitney is located in the Sierra Nevada mountain range in California. At 14,505 feet, Whitney is the highest peak in the United States outside of Alaska. Many hikers stay a night in the town of Lone Pine before starting their hike. Whitney Portal, the starting point of the hike, is 26 miles from Lone Pine and at an elevation of 8,300 feet. The grueling hike to the peak of Whitney from Whitney Portal is 11 miles one way and an elevation gain of 6,600 feet. Hikers require either a day or an overnight permit. Those with an overnight permit can camp along one of the many camping sites. We camped at Trail Camp, which is 6 miles from Whitney Portal and at an elevation of 12,000 feet. So getting ready to leave for Mount Whitney now. It's about 2 in the afternoon. That's Ashish.
Hey, all ready for Mount Whitney.
Yes, all ready. So it's about 8 p.m. Just checked into the motel, Trails Motel in Lone Pine. And now I'm gonna grab some dinner and then go to bed, have an early start tomorrow morning. And that's the motel room. It's all ours. September 5th, 2023. It's the morning, Tuesday morning, and we are getting ready for Whitney. So just came over here to our Alabama Hills for breakfast.
Good, thanks. Coffee, tea.
In about 30 minutes, just here to grab some breakfast. Sashi, Harsh, and we are trying to stack up on carbs before we hit the trail, and everybody's excited.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, yeah.
Cheers.
And I hope it stays that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's 9:22 a.m. Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. We're starting the hike now. We're in the parking lot at Whitney Portal and just about ready to get going. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. I think, guys.
Okay, ready to get started.
So this is the beginning of Mount Whitney Trail. About 9:30 on our way. So about 0.2 miles into the hike, and it's not easy, that's for sure. So we are coming up on our second stream crossing, and this one looks a bit more difficult to navigate. We'll see how it goes. Doing good so far. Okay, here we go. got it. About 0.55 miles on the trail so far. 25 minutes. Doing okay in terms of time. The goal is mile an hour.
How much time did you spend?
This is a major stream crossing. Lone Pine Creek. We'll have to figure it out how we get across it without getting wet. Okay, we successfully navigated the Lone Pine Creek North Fork stream crossing.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So we are entering the John Muir Wilderness now in your national forest. Yeah. 1 mile done. About 500 feet of elevation gain. Everybody's doing good so far.
Yeah.
So we've been going through some series of switchbacks for the last 0.3 miles, and it's a preview of what's to come tomorrow. So when we summit the peak tomorrow, there is a section of 97 switchbacks right after the trail camp. We'll see how that goes, but it's beautiful day. No, not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect weather so far. So coming up on this water crossing now, it's logs. And that's the stream that feeds into the waterfall that we just saw. See, gotta be careful. So we're approaching outpost camp shortly. There is this nice meadow. I think up there that's the Bighorn Peak. Another stream crossing. So we reached trail camp about 10 minutes ago. So after hiking for about 3 hours and 45 minutes and 5.2 miles. There is a beautiful stream that's going by. This is where we are just taking a break for lunch. And there's a waterfall up there. Refill the water from here, filter it out. So this is another stream crossing after outpost camp. And we'll be approaching Mirror Lake now. Tough since we left from outpost camp. Steeper gradients. So that is Mirror Lake. There's no camping allowed here. So that's Lone Pine Lake in the distance, and that's Mount Whitney up there. Those, the jagged things, are the windows before before the summer. So we have been above the tree line for about 30 minutes now, taking it easy and slow. That's Mirror Lake down there. That's the trail side meadow. You can see a marmot in the distance. And it's all the snow that's melting and coming down here. Still ways to go to trail camp. Somebody who just crossed said another hour and a half, 2 hours. September 6, 2023. We are up at trail camp. It's about 5 minutes up there, but we pitched our tents here last night. It's too tiring yesterday, so didn't get a chance to film. But yeah, this is where we are, surrounded by snow, and that's up there is Whitney. That's where we are headed today. Leaving the tents open because the marmots, they cause a havoc here. If you leave the tents closed, they just chew through it. Approaching official trail camp now. As I said, it was 5 minutes from where we had camped last night. There you go, trail camp. So this is the lake near trail camp. This is where just filled up the water. There is no water beyond trail camp, so just filled up 4 liters and we'll get going soon. So lost about 40 minutes just filling up the water, and it's extremely windy. As you can see, I have my cap on, wind cheater, gloves, and I'm going to pull up the gator pretty soon here. So we are on the infamous 97 switchbacks, and it's switchback number 6 or 7, and as you can see, it's not easy. Where I filled up the water from and trail camp down there, that's where we came up, and that's where we're going. So these are the cables. So it's just cable section covered in snow and ice, put on the micro spikes. Just came to that section over there. It was a bit sketchy. Go slowly here.
After 2 hours and 46 minutes and 2.67 miles, we have just reached the trail crest. It's at 13,600 feet, and the peak in the back is Mount Whitney. The one in the front, those are called the windows to Mount Whitney, and to the left is Sequoia National Park, and the lake in the back is called Guitar Lake because of its shape. And we will be going down this path and behind the windows to get to Whitney.
This is the GMT and the Whitney Portal
We're carrying a pair of
junction.
14s that after I
If
strip
you go to the
fluff
left,
off them,
you can get down
they weigh
to
about
Crabtree
10 and a half
Ranger
ounces.
Station and then Guitar Lake and get onto GMT, John Muir Trail, and Whitney is
So where do
1.9
you,
miles up there.
where-
So I've covered 0.7 miles from GMT junction, so another 1.2 miles to go, and a lot of tricky crossings on the way here, especially the snow that's in the shadow of the mountains. So I'm going up there. It's a big patch of snow that's leading up to this, and then the big rock neck left right to the snow patch, that's Whitney, and you can see the hut in there. It's on the rightmost side. So it's about 3 hours and 40 minutes. So I think I'm averaging about 1 mile per hour, so another hour I guess to get there. Okay, so coming up on Mount Whitney summit. It's been 5 hours and 10 minutes and about 4.9 miles since started from trail camp this morning. Wow, what a feeling. Reaching the top of the highest mountain in the lower 48 in United States. Amazing, amazing. Here, this is the Whitney hut. Ashish. All right.
Yep.
Summit. Look at this. 14,906. 496 point. So hiking down towards trail camp, another half a mile to go. Right there is trail camp, those tents, and to the right that big lake is Consultation Lake, and in between that small puddle behind trail camp, an orange tent you can see, that's my tent. That's where we are camped. Just have to be careful going down, but overall a great day. So 7th September 2023, we left from trail camp about 40 minutes ago and have come 0.7 miles. Summited Whitney yesterday. That was a great experience. And now going towards Whitney portal. So 6 hours to get there, give or take. That's Lone Pine Creek gushing through melting snow water, and now we're coming up on Trail Meadows right in front of us. It's a beautiful spot for picnicking. Didn't seem as beautiful when we were going up because it was very tiring. This is the entrance of the Whitney zone. So up until here you don't need a permit. If you are hiking up from Whitney Portal to this point, you don't need a permit for a day hike or backpacking. But beyond this point, permit is required. And back over there is Lone Pine Lake, so one can hike to Lone Pine Lake without any permit. So that over there is Lone Pine Lake. It's about 3 miles from Whitney Portal. Nice serene place to hang out. Okay, coming to the end of the hike. Super excited. I'm going to weigh the pack to see. Yes, did it. Awesome. At the end of the hike, backpack weighs about 40 pounds, and I carried, I think, a couple of pounds more in water, some extra food. So probably my pack weighed about 43-44 pounds when I started. Not bad. That's the Mount Whitney trail in the pack. So officially back to the car at 2:28 p.m. on September 7th, 2023. We started the hike on September 5th at 9:40 a.m. Great time. Okay, signing out.